What is going on, Lake Pro Tackle fam? Hope you're having a wonderful day today. There's so many new products here at the shop. I can't wait to show you. I was actually out on a little trip to California filming with the Pier Fishing crew to get some of their really cool stuff coming out this year. Had an amazing time, but ready to get back here, show y'all what's up. This is a really cool product. I'm sure some of y'all may have heard about it. Also, get ready for WeCast August 1st. We can't wait to see you there. It's going to be an in-house new product showcase. We're going to be showcasing all the cool stuff coming out for 2026, some in 2027, and you're going to get an exclusive first look, be able to put your hands on the lures before they come out most of the time. And you know, some of the lures will be ready to go. Some of the lures and reels and accessories that we already know about are going to be ready a little bit later. So make sure to head out here, guys. We're going to have free food courtesy of Heartbrand Beef Company. We're going to have a snow cone truck. You know, that was one of the things I got a lot of feedback last year about, was just a little diversity in the food. Of course, we do offer the free food, the free drinks. The snow cones are going to be a nice addition. They also have other things as well. They're like icy style beverages for the summer heat. We are going to have in-store promotions here. Kind of that value add thing where if you buy some like Rapala Cresciti, get a hat, something like that, maybe some few things with Shimano Daiwa, some exclusive swag as well, and we just can't wait to see you there. It's going to be really awesome. If you like this editing style where I can have this camera and this camera, let me know down in the comments. I really appreciate it. Trying to work on some of the YouTube stuff, the Instagram stuff, kind of got that down to a science, but the YouTube stuff, trying to figure out a little more. And if you aren't subscribed, please consider subscribing, leaving likes on the videos, and definitely comments always help in the algorithm here. So we're going to be talking about this guy right here. This is the FD Vibe from Imakatsu. This is a very unique lipless style crankbait. Now, I say lipless, and I'm going to put that in air quotes because this bait right here, this crankbait, does in fact have a little bit of lip, and we're going to be talking about that. But you know, for starters, let's go ahead and talk about some of the specs. This is going to be 63 millimeters in length and weigh just a hair over half an ounce. So this one right here specifically, I believe, is 16 gram. Yep, 63 millimeter. We've got 8 different colors right now, and we can't wait for y'all to check these out. So talking a little bit more about the specifics of the bait. So again, Imakatsu FD Vibe, or VIB in English, but this is again a very kind of minimalist, not minimalistic, this is a very micro style, like half ounce rattle trap lipless crankbait. It is very tight and compact, and when you throw this, it travels effortlessly. Again, with that smaller, tighter body, it's really easy to throw. The rattles in it are going to be different pitches, it sounds like to me. So it might have a couple big rattles, couple small rattles, but it's not going to be a very high-pitched lipless crankbait. If you're fishing around grass and stuff like that, this is going to be an excellent crankbait for you, just because of that pitch. You know, when I'm fishing a lot of grass, and when I think of grass, I'm thinking of hydrilla, pondweed style, coontail, around the East Texas area. So if you've got those style grasses, probably not something like eelgrass, but some of those bushier style grasses, this is going to be excellent. Again, with that smaller profile, it's coming through cover extremely well. And you probably notice right here, you see that? There's a few little lip skis on here. There's little weed guard style things. And what these are going to be wires that protrude out of the nose of the bait and allow you to do some really unique things with this. Now, really what I love this lipless crankbait for is being able to rip it off the bottom, yo-yo style. Most of my setups are going to be anywhere between 7.2 to 7.5, around 12 to 14 pound line, depending on how thick a cover I'm fishing. If you fish braid to fluoro, definitely give around that 14, maybe 15 to 16 range a try. Just because your main line is braid, it's going to cut through that grass a lot easier. But these little lips, the little wire guards on there, really allow this lure to be yo-yoed extremely well. You know, first off, when this sits flat on the bottom like so, the hooks aren't going to catch anything. So when you yo-yo this, it's going to go up and it's going to flutter it back down. And those weed guards, those lips, those little pokey deals, they sit right on the bottom, and this bait noses down like a bluegill or whatever, trying to get down into the mud and get away from the bass. So as you rip this up and then let it go down on a free fall, and that's very important. Free fall is very, very important with lipless crankbaits. You don't want to have a ton of, you want to have slack in your line, and you don't want to have a lot of tension, or it's going to kind of ruin and keel that bait back flat like this. So as you rip it, you're going to do a pull up and then let it go down with slack line, and it's going to stand straight up like that, which is really, really amazing. Now, we've got 8 different colors right now. We've got this one, it's kind of like a champagne Concuro, basically gold black back, going along with some other kind of non-natural-esque colors. This one right here, this is going to be basically a chrome blue back, and I don't have any of the names in front of me, but you can head over to lakeprotackle.com, check out all the different names on those. This one right here, classic white and chartreuse, white body, chartreuse back. One of my absolute favorites for just all around fishing. One of my favorite Strike King colors is going to be Shizzle or Oyster. Shizzle's one of those ones, kind of got that greenish back, and it works extremely, extremely well. Another non-natural color, at least here in Texas, we hate Fire Tiger. I personally hate Fire Tiger. Tim hates Fire Tiger, but they do have a Fire Tiger one if you are fishing for like pike, muskie up north. This is an excellent color, especially in that ultra clear water with a lot of grass and submerged cover like that. Now we're getting into the 4 more natural colors. This one is going to be your standard kind of Delta crawfish. It's going to have a little bit of orange on the bottom. It's going to have black scales. And this one right here comes in that kind of like Rayburn, not quite Rayburn red, but kind of that Delta craw red pattern. And then the last 3 are going to be our baitfish style ones. This one here is going to be more similar to a bluegill. It's got a lot of blue, a lot of green in it. One of my absolute favorite colors for the springtime, especially the post-spawn when those bass are chasing around bluegill beds and stuff like that. And then these last 2 are going to be probably my absolute favorite ones. This one is a very Japanese color. This is going to be kind of like a shiner-ish color where it has a 3D print, has those 3D scales, and it's going to look very, very natural, like a golden shiner. And then this one here is like an IU color. It's got that yellow dot, chartreuse dot on there, very natural, kind of tannish, goldy, pearly white in the clear. Just all around great bait fish color. So if you're looking to pick one or 2 up, I would definitely pick this guy right here. And when it comes to that pre-spawn season, July or January, February, these are the ones you want. The crawfish and that IU are going to get it done. Of course, depending on your water clarity, water color, it is totally up to you. Another thing that I really enjoy about these is the wires. They do come out. So if you are fishing very, very dense cover, dense grass, you can actually take these wires out just like so. And now you have a clean, bare, lipless crankbait. To get that back on, you're going to use the front tie right here. You're going to go in just like so. Avoid the hook. Whoop, I definitely did not avoid the hook very well. Whoop, let me try that one more time here. Okay, go right up top. Make sure the split ring don't hit it. Right there. And I put it in upside down. Right there, guys. I got it that time. There you go. Once, you know, there's only really 2 ways it can go in. That guy right there. That guy right there. And you can bend the wires to kind of change how the bait sits. Not that I think the fish really care too much most of the time, but you can bend these wires out. If you want to make it more like weedless on a straight retrieve, you can bend these wires forward towards getting more flat to the bait. And then if you want it to really stand up so you can yo-yo it, bend them back a little bit under the bait, and you're going to have a great hookup ratio. Also, stock hooks and stock split rings on here are excellent. So you don't really need to change these. They are a lot smaller than you normally see on like a Strike King or a Berkeley, anything like that. Even the rattle trap ones, these hooks are relatively much smaller. and ultra strong. I'm not sure exactly what hooks come on these, but when you go to the listing, lakeprotackle.com, you'll be able to check it all out for yourself. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this new cam review, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like on it. Greatly appreciate it. Comment down below if you did enjoy it, and we will see you in the next one. You can check these out right now at lakeprotackle.com. Link down below in the description, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.